that was a hell of a game. All the respect for Wes and what he's building here. Have followed his career, going back to Greensboro, and he's a competitor and bleeds that into his team. That being said, that game came down to one play, and Lukosius, unfortunately, in the last time out, we talked about not allowing him to get a shot up, and we just got a little confused in our coverages, and he's a heck of a player and stepped up and made a big-time shot. I think if you would ask both coaches, they gave up a 3 for the game to get to overtime, and we give up a 3 to lose a game, and gut punch for sure. But I'm extremely proud of my team for us to come all the way out here, to travel this distance and play against a really quality Big 12 team. Really proud of our group and where we're going as a program. Not the result we wanted, but there's a lot to build on. And as I said, I love my team and I love our group.
Did you think you had a good momentum switch when Malik hit the 3 to send it to OT, and then you guys took the early lead? It seemed like took the crowd out of the game a little bit there.
Yeah, I mean, Malik made the 3 to get it to overtime, and then he made a 3 on the first possession of the overtime period, something we drew up and executed, and he knocked it down. But just key things that you have to do, especially on the road against a good team. We had a chance to go to the free throw line and stretch the thing from 4 to 6, and we missed the front end. Those are big plays, and those are plays that you need in games like this, and that's not why we lost. But those are momentum swings, and that opens the door for a quality team, and credit to them, they continue to kind of just chip away. I thought we had some opportunities to stretch that thing out, and didn't do a good enough job from an offensive standpoint in that stretch, but gave ourselves a chance to win. And I can't, again, I know I've said it a number of times, but the fight that our team showed to get that game into overtime, I'll ride with that, all day, every day.
Coach, 36 points on the paint. You guys finished tied on the boards, 40-40. Was there an emphasis coming into this game with being physical and trying to impose your will on them?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that they're one of the better offensive rebounding teams in the country. I think that's what they hang their hat on. And they've done a heck of a job of getting second and third chance scores over the course of the year. And we talk to our team, it's no different than what we see with Gonzaga and St. Mary's in our league. Those are 2 really high-quality offensive rebounding teams. So the field kind of had some similarities to preparing for them. But again, I think they got some key ones and key moments that we would like to have back.
Coach, you mentioned Malik's 2 big threes there before overtime, and then to start overtime, just talk about his performance tonight. 31 points, 5 of 7 from behind the arc. Just overall thoughts on his performance tonight?
Yeah, he plays every game like it's his last. He's a competitor. He's wired the right way. He's been a great addition to our program. He did not have success at the Power 5 level for lack of opportunity. And we presented opportunity to him, and he's taken full advantage of it. And can't say enough of just how he's progressed over the course of the year. I say this all the time, but I don't think he's had a bad day in his life. He just exudes that onto everyone else in the locker room and plays ultra hard. So I'm really proud of him for stepping up on a big moment. And that 3 he hit to get it to overtime was one of the best shots I've been a part of in a game, especially in a long time.
Seamous's shot at the end, you kind of talked about it, but it looked like a really well executed play. Was there something you could have seen out of your guys, or is that just kind of tip the cap to a guy that makes a shot?
Yeah, I mean, we knew that he was going to try to bury under the rim. I mean, a lot of the actions they run is for him to bury and call it exit action, and he comes out. And Robbie Beasley had done a really good job up to that point. Just got some separation on him, and we talked about emergency switching out and just making them play inside the 3-point line. Did not want to give up a three in an attempt. And credit to them, they stepped up, they executed, and he made a heck of a shot. 8 of 10 from 3. Can't say enough about just his individual performance, and he's a heck of a player. I was a fan of his, before he got here.
Were you surprised they sent you out here? Were you surprised they sent you out here in the NIT? A lot of times it's regional matchups, and you guys had a heck of a plane ride.
Yeah, we did. But no excuses. We were just happy to continue to play and have the opportunity to represent our program, represent our school, and represent our conference. I'm sure it's probably a lot of you the first time that you've seen a team from the WCC play. We have a really quality level of basketball with some really good coaches and some really good teams. I wish we didn't have to come all the way out here and play you guys. There are a lot of schools in between San Francisco and here, but just to have the opportunity and to have the opportunity to compete against a really quality program, happy for that.
Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate you guys.